Morning, Amy. So somehow you got me out of my element. We're not in the kitchen at Mahoney's. We're actually out at the bar, and talking about some wonderful holiday cocktails. And this one's perfect for those cold days that we've already had. It's been so cold already, and I'm sure there's just more to come. You know, Pete, if there's anything you can do about that, that would be fantastic, because this is ridiculous. But anyway, what we're going to make is a wonderful drink that our bar manager Andy came up, well, he didn't come up with it. It's a classic, but he's really featuring it here. It's a hot buttered rum. And I had asked him how to make it, because I've never made it, and it's stupid simple. If he could teach me how to do it, I suppose I can teach you how to do it. So what we have is we have some butter, unsalted butter. We've got about ½ pound that we've cubed up and we let get soft on the countertop in a mixing bowl. We've got about 2/3 cup of packed brown sugar. This is a light brown sugar. You could use a dark if you wanted to. And then we've got some clove, some cinnamon, and some nutmeg. We're going to mix it all together. And I don't want to sit and fuss with a spoon, so I'm just going to use a glove. You could use your bare hands if you want. We're not allowed to. State kind of frowns on that if we use bare hands in a restaurant. So we've got all of our spices, our butter, our brown sugar. We're just going to mix that all together. Now you don't want your butter to be like melted, like, you know, if you have to soften it in the microwave, that's fine, but do it very slowly, because you don't want a big pool of melted butter. Although this would be fantastic on toast if it was melted butter, kind of defeats the purpose of what we're doing here. So we'll just keep working that in. And this is going to be very rich and very buttery when you make this cocktail. So I suggest probably only having 7 or 8 of them over the span of 2 months. So once we get that all mixed together, we've got this kind of wonderful buttery, sugary spice mix, and we'll get rid of that. So we have to get our cocktail ready to go. So here we have just, we use these wonderful glass tall coffee mugs. If you have a regular mug at home that you'd like to use, that's perfect too. But we're going to coat ours with a little cinnamon sugar. So we have a cinnamon sugar mix, and on this plate we have a simple syrup or bar syrup, which you could find in the liquor department, or you can make your own. It's as simple as, that's why they call it simple syrup, I guess. Equal parts sugar and water, bring it to a boil and let it cool down. So ½ cup of sugar, ½ cup of water, bring it to a boil, let it cool. And it's good for rimming things. So we're just going to put the rim of the glass in the simple syrup and then into our sugar. So we've got a wonderful rimmed glass, and we're going to take kind of a heaping teaspoon of our butter rum mix, plop it right in there, about 1 ounce of dark rum, whatever rum you like, whether it's Myers or Black Magic, which is one we feature. Then a little hot water to kind of bring it all together, which just isn't pouring very fast. There we go. And then you're going to give it a stir to kind of stir all that up. Melt our butter, incorporate our spices, and this is just going to be rich and tasty and full of rum and butter. So other than the rum part, it's very Wisconsin. I suppose you could do it with brandy. I don't see why not. We like brandy here, or rye whiskey. I don't know about beer. I wouldn't do it with beer. So we get that on there, and then just, you know, have a can of aerosol whipped cream when your guests come over. Just a little garnish of it like that, maybe a little bit more of the cinnamon sugar on the top. And there you get a delicious hot buttered rum. Thanks, Amy. Have a great day.